Hello, today I'm going to talk about unmanned hotel solutions. Can you imagine that your hotel guests book on bookings.com, go to check in and check out the next day without going through the hotel counter, the front desk? So that's what I'm talking about, the unmanned hotel solutions. So in order to achieve unmanned solutions, there's a lot of innovations and also a lot of problems we need to iron out. So that's what I'm going to share with you. So in this video, I'm going to talk about 3 problems that we have identified and solved to achieve this. So, well, I have a notes here, so just in case I miss any points, so bear with me. So to set the context, so in general, guests will book on Agoda, bookings.com or on your website, and then the guest booking will need to be entry to your hotel PMS, right? And once you have the guests arrive at the hotel, your hotel PMS will check for the room status and issue a room key for them to check into the hotel room. So there's a lot of things happening in the background, like the hotel front desk will need to inform the housekeeper, etc. You know, there's a room that need to be cleaned and what is the status of the room, etc. So that brings me to the first problem to achieve unmanned hotel. First, the guest bookings has to be real time. So, and in order for us to do that, imagine a hotel book on bookings.com and arrive next hour. They expect to check in using the kiosk without going through the counter. And in order to achieve that, the guest bookings need to be synced real time. So in order to achieve that, Softinn built a product called Softinn Channel Manager. So what it does is to sync the guest reservations, the guest detail, guest name, guest reservation number to your hotel PMS. So, and as of today, we are connected to more than 100 over OTAs. The popular one like bookings.com, Agoda, Expedia, are all connected. So once we sync the guest details to your PMS, then the PMS would be able to take over, do the normal process, issue room key, etc. But that brings me to the second problem. So in order to achieve unmanned, the next problem we need to solve is the self check-in, right? So at Softinn, we innovate two products, basically partnering with 2 different vendors, Wenfun and also Koijitech, to achieve self check-in. So what we did is like we opened API to this vendor, and some of the software were built by us to actually enable guest check-in using the kiosk. So in order to achieve that, what we need to build? First, guest payment. So for all the reservations coming from OTA, the PMS would know whether there is still a balance, say the guest haven't paid or the guest has paid online to Agoda. So the systems will tell the kiosk like what would be the balance and collect upon check-in. So the system support cash, credit card and e-wallets. Now, so after the guests reach the hotel, they perform check-in. The next problem is the kiosk will need to issue room key. So in the market, there are so many hotel room keys available. So with our technology, we have done the integrations with most of the popular hotel door locks in Malaysia. And these are some of the brands like Indigo, Oprita. And in general, as long as the door lock are MIFAR standards, we are able to program the door room keys for the guests. And security and encryption is in place to make sure there's no abuse of the room key, so that all the room key are programmed based on the guest reservation, right? Then if you are using hotel door locks which the name wasn't show up here, don't worry. Most likely we have done the integration because of the standard OEM from China, but do reach out to us to confirm that. Okay, and then that brings me now, the guest would be able to book online, check in using the kiosk without going to the counter. Now, then the third problem came is, okay, how a hotel manage the operation. So housekeeping, operations, guests asking for F&B orders, guests asking to purchase something, So housekeeping, how do we solve that? So of course, in the future, we one day robot would be able to maybe replace housekeeper, but as of now, we bring on the first steps to digitizing housekeeping. So in Softinn system, we have a housekeeper login where the housekeeper would be able to log in using their phone to look at the list of the rooms that need to be cleaned. And once cleaned, and the status will be updated to the PMS and get synced to all the kiosks, and also the room status will be also updated in PMS, right? So then that brings me to the second item, operation, payment. So sometimes a hotel guest order for drinks or food from the hotel rooms, WhatsApp or maybe call. So in order to reduce the interactions amid COVID, not interaction, the face-to-face contact. So Softinn PMS has recently launched guest collection systems through the PMS. Basically, what you could do is to send a guest a link to ask for a payment, and the guest would be able to pay with their credit card, mobile e-wallet using their mobile phone without going to the counter. So that is the second part that we solved. Yeah, I know there's still a lot more to be done, but I'm happy to say that we have solved the puzzle from here to the PMS and to the check-in. So we will solve the housekeeping and also the revenue optimizations in the future. So moving forward, So the third point that I wanted to, that's our mascot. If you go to a hotel and notice Adam in your booking tickets or in your receipts, right? That is us behind powering the operations in the hotel. Okay, so Softinn has started since 2013, and that was the era where iPhone 4 is popular, and I think Apple launched iPhone 5S in year 2013. So we saw an opportunity in the hotel industry to innovate by having more connected system and also in adopting cloud technology. So most of the software used back then was mostly on-premise software. That means you need to install to use it. So we saw an opportunity to digitize further by moving the solutions to the cloud. So it is easier for a hotel to adopt new technology and software and have system connected to each other. So as of today, right, most of my clients, I would say 100% of our clients are onboarded remotely. So they apply a trial account just like they apply a Gmail, and then they set up, and when they have a problem, they reach out to us via text, or we could do video call, and then that's how they set up the property and run it. So during the MCO, we have helped many resorts to actually activate their booking engine within a day, and then we managed to help hotels to actually migrate their PMS within a week, basically remotely without actually visiting the hotel. And I wish one day we would be able to travel again, and I could actually meet the hotels personally. Well, I'm actually going too fast, so sorry. Then I'm talking about the hotel Microsoft Cloud. So because of our belief in cloud technology, we started right off building on top of Microsoft Cloud, right? Then the way we subscribe to Microsoft product is directly, without going through third party. So that means our solutions and also our support on the product that you subscribe is actually hosted directly on Microsoft, and the support is actually provided by Microsoft themselves, right? And our work with Microsoft also being recognized, and Softinn is selected as one of the Microsoft Highway 100 unicorns this last year, and we were one of the 11 business in Malaysia got selected, and so they recognize our technology and also our effort in digitizing hotel business. Right, so if you are still watching, thanks for watching, and I have an offer for you today. So today we're gonna launched this program where you could actually pay monthly rent to have the unmanned hotel solutions. The price range from $29.90 a day to $67.90 a day. So, and for the first 10 subscribers, we offer free booking links, which is another integration that I talked about in my previous video. I will share the link here, where a hotel guest would be able to book for your property directly on Google Maps. So if you are keen, you wanted to know more about how we could actually reduce the risk of COVID and also automate your hotel business, do reach out to us. Our website is mysoftin.com. Thanks for watching and have a nice day.